Hey everyone, D3 here from BrightIdeasScouting.com. It's another scouting in the park. Thought I'd take a little different view up here on top of a little hill and kind of have a relaxing conversation with you today. So today is day 20 of our 30-day countdown to the June 1st program updates. It is episode 37 of our Scouting in the Park. So first of all, thank you for all of the love and all the likes and the sharing that you guys have done. It's kind of blown me away how many people this is helping. I just want to keep it real and keep it relevant. And so today I want to follow up on part 2 of our Webelos 2 Arrow of Light transition. And so in the first part, in episode 35, day 18, for your reference, if you haven't listened to that, please do. We kind of talked about what happens when our Webelos 1s cross over to Webelos 2. How do we handle the book? How do we handle the new requirements and whatnot? But there's a scenario that we didn't talk about that day. And the scenario is this. What do you do when you have a few new scouts? These would be brand new scouts to Cub Scouts who are in the 5th grade and crossing into Webelos 2 here, into our Arrow of Light den. And you don't have enough to put them in their own. You don't have 6 to 8 or 10 new scouts. You got 1 or 2, 3. You've already established that your Webelos 1s are going to continue with the existing book as Webelos 2. Or if you had a bunch of scouts that came over, you'd have them start their own den. But what do you do when there's 2 or 3? Now, I don't have all the answers on this, and your scenario might be different. So I really want to open up the discussion on this, which you can do to BrightIdeasScouting.com/park037. But here's my take on it. Here's how we're going to implement this come fall. Very simple. First of all, we have extra books that we've kept over the years that we've always had. And we have about 6 or 7 old books ready. So if we were to get 6 or 7 new scouts, we would just put them in with the existing scouts, hand them to them. It's a brand new, unused book, but it's the older book style, and we would just let that run with them. Now, another scenario would be is to get them a new book, and if you're a very small pack, you don't have a lot of resources and stuff like that, you might also want to take a look at just getting them an old book from either a graduating scout, so that they have something for the year, or check with other packs in your district and see, are you any like us? I know we've made ourselves available to the other packs in our district to say, hey, we have a bunch of books. Now, obviously, we're going to take care of our scouts first because we were prepared. But after that, if we've got 2 or 3 extras and there's a pack that needs 2 or 3 old books, we'll sell them to them. So we can get them out of our inventory since they're really no more good after this year, and that'll help them continue. So think about using other packs in your resources to see if they have books. Check with your scout shop to see if they have anything online. Check eBay. Check Craigslist to find those old books. I think the easiest scenario for packs that are small is to bring those 2 or 3 new scouts under the old program as a Webelos 2. Now, if you've got 50, 75, 100 scouts, make them their own, even if it's 2 or 3, because that's going to get those 2 or 3 parents as their own den leaders, and you start to get them into leadership roles, start to give them training. So it really takes a matter as to how many resources you have in terms of books and in terms of leaders. But those are 2 of my thoughts in this brief synopsis of how to do it. But I'd like to hear from you. If you were to get 2 or 3 scouts that came as brand new scouts as Webelos 2, what would you do? I'd like to hear your comments. BrightIdeasScouting.com/park037. So until tomorrow, learn everything you can, share everything you know, and live the Scout Oath and Scout Law.